What's going on YouTube? This is Peter at Action Motorsports giving you a review of the new 2013 Landyachtz Wolf Shark. The Wolf Shark's always held a soft spot in my heart since the 2011 one. I owned that one, and then I also owned the 2012 one last year. And I can say that each year it keeps getting better and better. This one sticks in the similar vein as last year's with a relatively similar shape. This year it's 36 inches in length. It's 10 1/4 inch wide, as you can see. It's pretty wide. And it has wheelbases from a very small 22.5 inch up to 27.5 inch, which I am a huge fan of because for I don't really see a need to go over 27.5 even for like the biggest mountain runs and stuff like that, especially if you're running a split setup. And the inner one is fun for if you're just raging paths and things like that, where you just really want to grip and rip and get a ton of leverage, and maybe even some like bigger offset cones if you're doing some of like pump station slalom, weird stuff like that. Why not? So they got rid of the gas pedals for this year, which I can't say is a big deal at all, because what it has done is added a lot more concave. And if you've watched any of my other reviews and overviews, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of super wide boards. And this one weighing in at 10 1/4 inch definitely falls in that super wide board category. But that being said, it feels really comfortable, even for my feet, and I'm very picky. They really put a nice concave on this, where in the middle you can still feel the radial concave, and then on the edges it's just really nice and sharp without being foot wrenching at all. It still has that mellow W from last year, which is only in the middle, which is great for when you're tucking. And it's not really too pronounced at all. So if you like very steep W, you might not like this one, but I prefer the more mellow W personally. The construction is 7-ply maple with the sublimated graphic. So the graphic's actually under a sheet of fiberglass, so it's more scratch resistant, and the top has a composite sheet. And that makes this board, despite its size, very light. I was pretty surprised when we picked it up. And one other thing that I noticed too is the pockets on this year's model with the micro drop is a lot more defined. You can really dig into it a lot more, but it still definitely feels like a top mount. As you can see, they routed it out so that everything still mounts flush. But the rocker does add a little bit of angle to it, but it's really not that big of a deal. And if you look closely too, there's even a bit of a kicktail on the nose. So I guess if you want to boost over a curve or something, ride it backwards and pop it. So I personally would set this up with some caliber 44s and some, I guess, just whatever race wheels you want or whatever freeride wheels you want. I would probably stick with 180 mil trucks unless you're riding really wide offset wheels. Man, I don't know, I'm just really stoked on it. I was afraid when it was coming in that it'd be too wide, but even for me it feels really good, and everyone who stood on it and bought it has really loved it. So if you're interested in buying one, you can give us a shout at 517-333-6860. Otherwise, hop on absboards.com to order yours. Peace.